everybody, welcome back to A Mama and Her Cookies. I am the mama, and this is my cookie. Today we're going to be reviewing the most amazing thing that we had on our very minimalist registry, the Doona. Now you may have seen these around. They've been bursting in popularity recently because they are just so convenient. They are amazing if you are traveling, going around in taxis a lot, or in and out all of the time like I am running different errands. It comes with a base just like a lot of infant car seats do, that it just goes into your car, you install it once and then you're done, and it is so easy to just click right in. But the good thing is also you don't need it for a taxi or an airplane or anything like that. Another part of this travel system that is so convenient is the different handle positions. So right now I have it straight up and down, which is absolutely incredible for going around in grocery stores. In fact, I can push an entire grocery cart and push my baby at the same time, and it's not that big of a deal. Sometimes I do use my carrier, but a lot of the times, especially if she's still napping, no kidding. Especially if she's still napping, we use the Doona because she can just sleep straight through. I'm not sure in what instance you would need this position, but it does push, wow, all the way back, and it comes forward just like a normal stroller position. You just push the two buttons on the side, and you can have it in a low position like this, which works if you're short like me. And then you also have a higher up position, which is where I usually use it. So to magically transform this stroller into an infant seat, you're just gonna have the handle in the top position, and then you lock the wheels, then you push and pull up on this section right here, push it forward, and you're done. Sometimes I don't lock it and I just put my foot in front of it. Either way works the same. And the last pro that I'm going to mention today is that it's a pretty good deal for the entire system. If you are on a budget or you're trying to just do as cheap as you can, it's probably not for you. There is a pretty high barrier to entry, but for us it worked out really great. But when you consider that an infant seat by itself is going to be about $250 to $400, plus the strollers that can run anywhere from $400 to well over $1,200, it ends up being a really good deal because this Doona is only $550. Another component to that is that it does have a short life. This is rated up to 35 pounds and 32 inches. My goodness. And 32 inches. So if you have a big baby, this may not end up being very cost effective for you. Luckily, we are still at like 24 inches long, so I think we're gonna be good for a little while. Now, if you can get over the price, the biggest con with this travel system is just kind of a lack of quality. I think maybe because they're so new, they haven't gone through like a lot of really good like refining of that process. So a couple of things are a little bit bothersome. So the main thing is that the handle is like kind of loose and really wobbly. Another thing is that the visor is really noisy. So if you're trying to put the visor up with a sleeping baby, it might wake up your baby. Another thing is that the shock system is not great. This is not designed for anything other than maybe just like walking around the mall. So if you're out on a trail or even on a sidewalk, it can be pretty bumpy for your baby. The other thing is it is decently heavy. It's about 14 pounds, so add that on top of whatever your baby weighs, and it can be a little bit heavy to put in the car. So once you get it here, you're fine, but then you have to get it up, and I'm short the rest of the way. You end up not having great form. But once it's up, it's super easy to click into the base. That's it. Another bummer is that there is no storage. Because of the convenience of this, there's just no place for it. You can, however, purchase another storage bag that kind of snaps onto the back of it from Doona. They have a bunch of really cool accessories online, but you have to take it off every single time you put it in the car, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Then the last thing that is really bothersome to me is that as amazing as this travel system is in transforming from an infant seat all the way up to a stroller, it's kind of jarring. And since a big reason why people have this stroller is so that they can transfer super easily a sleeping baby, that's gonna wake your baby up. So the way that you have to do it is basically you have to set it down on the ground and then pull it up. So I would highly recommend the Doona. I give it a 4 out of 5 stars for the reasons listed above. I would say it's great for a first-time mom, or if you have other kids who are already out of a stroller, because you don't want to be pushing around 2 strollers at the same time. So if you have other kids in a stroller, this may not be the best choice for you. Like I mentioned before, if you're a busy parent, if you're always on the go, in and out of grocery stores and other stores running errands and stuff, it's going to be a great fit for you. So if you're willing to pay for the convenience, I would highly recommend it. It's one of the only items of baby gear that we even own, and it has totally made itself worth it. Is that weird? So that's what we think about the Doona. We love it. Do you love it? Do you have one? Do you want one? Let us know in the comments down below your thoughts, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Have a balanced day.